Okay, we've got another ghost from Hogwarts. This is Nearly Headless Nick. I love him. He is awesome. His actual name is Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington. It's quite the name. And funny fact, he died on Halloween, October 31st, 1492. Thank you, J.K. Rowling's fun fact. Anyways, we're going to get started with him. How is he nearly headless? Well, there's still a little piece of his... I've got a backstory. Oh, do I? Yes, I do. But he still is not completely decapitated. Interesting fun fact, yes. So we're going to start with his head. So we're going to do an oval. Now it's sideways oval. Because he's in this picture, he's pulling off his head to show. Okay, so we have our little oval here. Now we're going to put the line down the middle. Middle. And we're going to go across. All right. So he's got his nose right here and his mouth right here. And his... So what we'll do his eyes first. Anyway, so we're going to go come up and over. Little line here. And we'll get his eyeballs in there. I think he's an awesome ghost. He's got a big archway. And I'm going to make the upper lid a little bit thicker. Of course, I'll Sharpie that in. And he's got his shiny in his pupil. Okay. And he is an older guy, so we're going to be putting a little bit of extra skin under his eyeballs. Okay. Here's his eye. So just like an archway, we've got the circle. And his big lid at the top. Oh, see, now he's looking a little tired, old. I mean, come on. He's from 1400s, so yeah, he's old. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is his eyebrows. I made his eyebrows kind of fun here. Here we go. We're gonna go like this and then go down. So this is the first one, and then we're gonna make these eyebrows kind of like the same thing. Whoop. And then when you do a little baby shark beat, you can put in the little hairs. Bloop, 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 bloop. And then this part is going to be connected. Kind of weird doing the heads sideways because we're not used to doing that. So my brain is like going, what is happening? Okay, so this is his nose. And then we're just going to make our, we're going to get rid of the center thing. We're used to drawing straight up and down, so my brain is a little, like, wonky. But that's okay. We'll make this work. It's going to work. We're not going to Sharpie this part. This part will Sharpie, but this is going to be where his wrinklies are at the top, okay? One thing I love is his mustache. Like, come on. His mustache is awesome. So this is like his little... I don't know, how big is his lip? Yeah, I guess it's that big. His mustache. Then go whoop. He's got a cute mustache, so it goes like this, and it kind of comes up and over. And it's come down and whoop. I love his mustache. If I had a mustache, this is what my mustache would look like. Yes, totally. All right, got the lines going in here. And then his bottom lip. All right, now we're going to do his chin. Did I make it? Yeah, that's fine. I'm wondering if I made that too... You know what? I'm going to bring his mustache up just a smudge because I think it's just a little much here. Okay. And I'm going to bring his lip up a little bit. Maybe right here. And he's got this fantastic goatee here. So we're just going to give it some texture here. Loop, loop. And we'll put some like lines in here. looks like hair. That is fantastic. Bottom lip, fantastic. Okay, so he has his chin. We're gonna make his chin a little bit longer here. So we're making his chin. So you can erase right here. What do we know about him? Okay, wizards who, okay, he was a wizard who attended Hogwarts, and he was in Gryffindor, and he was a wizard in the royal court and had, and his execution failed. It was an improper decapitation. And you're like, well, why? I'm going to tell you why. We'll get to it because there's a backstory. All right, we're going to give him some little character here. So this is like his wrinkles. So this is one. Make another one right here. Okay. Fantastic. And then his neck is going to be coming off of here. And we're going to make this actually connect. Let's make the neck connect. Neck connect. All in one word here. Neck connect. Now, this is his neck. Now, it's all chopped off right there, but we're going to give him a little piece right here that's still connected. It's connected here. And his hair. Oh, fantastic hair. Kind of see, comes about right here. And you can make it however you want. You're just going to be looping some curlies. He's got some curly top going on here. Whoosh. And we're going to put some curls in here. Okay, so we can erase the top of his head. We're going to be adding curls. Rocking the boat, okay? So add some more. Whoop, whoop. Put some of those woo curls in there. He does have these fun hair. All right, so it's about the same here. And you can just add some curls. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Cute. All right, nearly headless. And he's holding on. So he's pulling his head like, whoop. Look, how could you, where I think Hermione goes, how can you be nearly headless? And he pulls off his head to show them with their little English accent. It's really cute. Okay. Okay, this is the upper part of his sleeve, and this is his arm. So his hand, it's yanking there, so it's underneath there. And he's got his fancy clothes. I wish we still dressed fancy. I would look like a weirdo if I went out in the streets looking like this, but maybe for Halloween, right? And here is his arm. Put a little couple lines there. So this part here is going to be colored in. All right, let's do his under his head where it's connected. This is like where his neck is. And then you're just going to put wigglies in here. I'll show you when I color how I did that. And this is going to come around here. And let's see, this is going to come here. This is his fun collar. He has this really fun collar here. So this right here, this is going to be a little Sharpie, little squishies in there. So it looks like it's raised up. And this is his back collar. So it's going to come in. And you don't want it to be perfect. So it's kind of going to be like scallopy, but not perfect scallopy. Give it some fun texture here. And this boop, boop, boop. So it looks like it flails out. Boop, boop. And don't make this side perfect either. And so now this is going to go straight down. And this part, when we do Sharpie it, it's just going to be jaggy. This is the fun part. Just go back and forth like that. Easy, easy, cheesy. What else do we know about him? Okay, So the story is, he tried to straighten Lady Greaves' teeth. She might have been in the royal party, but it backfired. And she was a muggle, and she grew giant tusks. And this happened October 30th, 1492. That night, he was taken captive. He was put in a dungeon, taken away everything, and they took his wand, everything. He couldn't get out of the situation. Yeah, okay, more to the story. I mean, this is a crazy story. And this is his shoulder. I'm going to come back to it. Don't worry. Now, this is going to be his decorative pieces on his jacket. And we're going to put another line here. And this one's going to have a decorative piece. So I'm just going back and forth. Woo, 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 woo. And then when you do come in here with colored pencil, we're just going to swoop lead in there. Yeah, I know. I make up words all the time. Just what I do, okay? Swooply. You never heard that word? Well, now you have. This is called swooplies. Yep. It's in Shara's dictionary. I've got a lot of words in Shara's dictionary. A lot. Some of them don't, usually none of them make sense. They don't make sense. All right, let's just make a line right here so you know where we're going here. I say a lot of times schnock buckets. What does it mean? I don't know. If I'm frustrated, instead of a bad word, I just say, oh, schnock buckets. Whatever. It makes life fun, right? And then you're not saying bad words, because I don't like bad words. They kind of hurt my ears. They make my ears ouchy. All right, let's do this part. So we're just going to make a line down. And now we're going to do another line. We're going to make a space in there, line down. And this, oh, we're having more slooplies here. Bloop, 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 sloop, 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 bloop. Sloop, 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 sloop. And these are going to be like buttons, kind of, all the way down. Then we're going to have one more extra line, make it extra fancy. And now we're doing scallops. Bloop, 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 bloop. And these will be colored in with colored pencil. And then I've got, oh, a line here. Very good, very good. And doop, doop, doop. Oh, you want to know more about what happened? Okay, so he got put in the dungeon. The next morning he was going to have an execution. I guess the axe that was used to decapitate him, they couldn't find to sharpen it, so it was dull. He had a dull axe. Do you want to know? Okay, close your ears if you don't like to hear this. Warning, warning, warning. You want to know how many times they hit his neck before he died? 45. They hacked him 45 times before he actually died. And it didn't even go all the way through. It's still connected. So, he's why he's nearly headless, Nick. And he's frustrated. Why is he frustrated? Because every year they've got the headless haunt, where those that are actually headless can be part of this. And he's begged and protests and says, let me be part of the headless haunt. And they said no, because you're nearly headless. So they won't let him. So he's frustrated because he wants to be part of it. And he's not. Anyhow, okay. What we're going to do is we're going to take our Sharpie. We're going to Sharpie this within and go around the outside. Oh, also around the nose right here. You see this right here? These are like his little crease lines. Bloop, bloop. All right, let us Sharpie, and then I'm going to show you how I colored it. Okay, let's go, people. Okay, before I erase, I'm going to use my big Sharpie around the outside. Now I'm going to erase. Right, these are the 5 colors I used. I have red, gray, black, peach, and tan. So I am going to start off. He's a ghost, but in all the images he's kind of like all in gray, but you can still see a little bit of that pink hue. Okay, so what we're going to do, so I'm going to put this little neckline here. Zoop. Yep, put that in there. Super. Okay, so we're going to give him just a light color all over. You know, get everywhere. You don't need to get in his eyes, but everywhere else you can just color it in. Let's see, Nick. Let's see what. Oh, he loved Muggles, and he was knighted into the King Henry VII Royal Court. Ooh, that sounds fancy. And let's see what else. He was a wizard. Oh yeah, I already said he was a wizard in the royal court. Anyways, now he just roams the halls of Hogwarts, and he is the ghost for Gryffindor because he was in Gryffindor house when he was there. And he likes to host dinner parties. I think when they went, right now we're going to go around the outside, just give a little extra, press a little harder. I think they went and all the food was like rotten. And the ghost says that they like it extra rotten and stinky because then they can, since they're dead, they can't really eat it, but they can smell it. Pretty funny, huh? So we're going to give him his underneath here. I like him. He's a good ghost. He's not like Peeves. He doesn't really get into trouble, just kind of checks out what everybody's doing. Okay, we're going to go along here. We're going to put gray in his face, but we're just giving him a touch of color. His nose. I don't even know if I'm going to want tan. Well, I might do a little tan. But we're just putting a little color on his face. Go underneath his eyes and a little bit on top. Okay, now I'm going to take tan. Just go a little bit on the edges. And one thing I think he said when they were meeting the wizards, he was telling them how he hasn't eaten in like 400 or 500 years, and how that's one thing he misses is eating, because they don't eat. Anyway, so they just imagine eating. That would be sad because I love eating. I love food. Yeah. Okay. Oh, don't forget his hand over here. Give it a little bit of his hand here. Now what we're going to do, we're going to give him his little wobbly swibbles. This is like his guts in here. Blech. And we're going to put a little bit of color right there. Did I give him any? Nope, I didn't give him any pink cheeks. Just a little bit of color on his lip. Okay, so now we're going to come in there with gray. Let's give him his wrinkles on his forehead. He's an old guy, right? He didn't die old like Moaning Myrtle, but he's an old man. So now we're going to give it some shadows here. We're going to gray him up so he looks a little bit dead. He's not alive. I think it was one of them when they were eating dinner in the movie. He popped his head out right where like the meat is on the table, and it just bloop, there was his head under it was hilarious. I loved it. You know, he's got to make light of his situation. Go underneath his eyes. Oh, you know what I did? I didn't really give him color in his eyes. I just took this and I just made some lines. So it looks like he does have eye color, but there's no eye color because he's dead. We're just going to do like that. So go around his hairline with the gray. And give him some little gray color. Doop doop doop. Can the ghosts leave Hogwarts? I'm curious. Like, where do ghosts, where can they go? I know they can walk through walls, right? All right. So go under the chin. We're just gonna go, we're gonna put black in there, but let's just go over the beard with some gray. We'll go over his mustache with gray. Remember, this is the if I'm gonna have a mustache, this is the mustache I'm gonna have right there. That is a fantastic mustache. Okay, so I'm going through there. Now we want to put some gray underneath the chin more. So I'm pushing down harder, and as I come in, I'm gonna go lighter and lighter. I'm gonna go under the chin, and then you want to go under his head so it looks like it's like a shadow popping up. So I'm pressing down really hard right now. And then I'm going to go press a little lighter, fill that in. Let me go along here. Okay, put that little, putting shadow under here. Looks like a shadow, right? And you come in here and make the little line. And I'm gonna go in here, fill this in with gray. Fantastic. Okay. Look at his face. I'm gonna put a little bit more gray. I'm gonna add, going another direction, very lightly, gonna add gray. Just make him look more dead. More dead. Sorry, Nicholas. Under his chin, under his mustache. Fantastic. All right, for his hair, we're gonna be just coming in, putting in some curls, just swoosh. And there's gonna be more here, so I might even fill this in a lot, but you can make it swirly so it looks like it's curly hair. And as you come up, you just want to do less and less because there's still that see-through whiteness of it. Swirl some in there. Make it fun. This is the actually, I love curls. I mean, look how fun that is. That's super fun. And come on the outside. Let's give it some edges to it. Swirly swirls. There's going to be more gray here. So we can add some swirls. Woo, that's fun. Okay. You know who I should do? The guy that, what is it? Professor Flint? Oh, my brain's not working. The one that leads the chorus, the music. I should do him. He's awesome. I don't know. There's so many things in this world you want to draw. You just want to keep going. Just draw, draw, draw. Go, go, go. You just don't have enough time in the day to do it all. I might do some more just right here. More shadow. Just keep dinking around, playing with it. So I'm going to put more shadow around the eye. Fantastic. I'm going to put some on his nose. Whoop. Fantastic. Okay. Now, is this black or gray? I might do some gray in here. See there. I'm going to take some black. I'm going in with the black. I'm going to make, what did I call it? Well, slibbly bubbles. I don't know. Every time I say it, it might be a little different. Just bloop, 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 bloop. And then these are all colored in black. So we want to color those in black. All right, let's come over here. Color these in black. Fantastic. Okay, and you're gonna do the same thing here. Bloop, 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 bloop. And these are gonna be colored in black. And he's wearing like an armor suit. We'll give a shadow here, black shadow. Go over these ones. And then we're probably going with gray. Should I make this black? We'll color this in black. If you want, yeah, I'm gonna come in here with just a little bit of black, make it a little darker, put the whoosh, right along here. Woo! Fun swirly swirls. His hair, his mustache, give a little bit of dark underneath there, and then you can color these in a little bit black. These lines, give a little shadow under his nose. Here we go, here we go. Fantastic. We're going to go under his eyebrows. Under his eyebrows here. That looks great. I'm loving him. And then what I did, I just took yellow and I made like a little, don't go all the way to the edge to make it look like he's like glowing. I just put yellow along the edge. And then here, I think I colored this either gray or black. So you're just going to color this in. This is his armor. Color that puppy in there. Anywhere you can see that might need it. And of course along here, get his little wrinklies. Put a shadow under here. Just keep playing with it and enjoy. I'll see you in the next one.